again. Hello again. It's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard, and I have a dustpan that I want to put an almighty amount of black paint into and use it to spread a huge swath across my canvas. And I might do it more than once, and we'll see about that. In the meantime, I want to make up a sort of a kind of ring pour cup in this container, which I may ribbon pour. I did just pull it out of the... Whoop! No, we don't want that in there. I did just pull it out of the bucket, so it was a little damp. I would like to have enough colors here to make something interesting happen. I did just do an interesting painting. That looks like it was a lot of Floetrol. Oh well, never mind. It'll blend. This is the color I want to use today, and it's the color that won't come out. So I'm going to take the top off. Unfortunately, this is an easier one to use. I have some beautiful blue. I'm going to have to clean that out later. Don't mess with it now. I have some beautiful blue. Where is my beautiful blue? That's purple. That's not it. It's a cobalt. Put some of that in there. Let me find my my gold. I don't know how any of this is going to go. I've got all my colors handy. If I need to use them again, I just will do that. Maybe a little bit more of this, because it's beautiful. So, now, where to start? I think it's necessary for me to start this never-before-done idea of mine with a 16 by 20 inch canvas, and leveling my paint across to the front. Maybe I want as much paint in there as I can possibly get. That's probably too much paint, but that's the way I roll right now. Maybe I won't use all of it. Maybe I'll leave some. I think I might have an edge catcher. I don't know how much I want to use the edge catcher yet. We're doing things on a sort of really fast right now because the chances are either it will storm almightily, or the people who are supposed to mow the lawn will finally show up. I'm going to squeeze that back on as much as possible, and if I want more, I know where to find it. It's right there on my edge catcher. That was probably I had enough paint to begin with. So there's my piece of modern art, and I'm all done. I could just go let that dry and be very happy about it, but what I'm going to do instead is grab a few shovelfuls of beautiful color. And let them drain out for the edge. I do use GAC 800 in all of my paint, which is the first ingredient, along with 2 parts GAC 800 to 8 parts paint. And what that means is that if I want to leave my paint heavy, it won't crack when it dries. Not so far anyway, not since I started using it. So I'm going to let that go right over the edge. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be tipping yet or not. I just want kind of to have a little modern art, and I want to play. And I want to play with all kinds of things. Because I can. That's the name of my book on the Amazon link underneath Show More, underneath the video. I'm going to just finish my parts. If I have to leave this background white because it's an already primed canvas, I will do that. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I'm going to give myself the pleasure of finding out if I want to tilt or not by doing so. Now paint will flow to paint, and that's why the paint over here is more flowing than other things. I see that there might be something in there. Yeah, goodbye thing. I discovered a thing! Yes! So this is kind of too cool for me to want to do a whole lot more to, but I'm going to do it anyway so we can see. And I'm going to go this way. Let my paint fall over the edge. Maybe I'll just grab some more. We're just making abstract art now. Accidental abstract art, which is something I've wanted to do for a while. And I really do kind of expect to incorporate some of this into some very abstract scapes once I get moving. I'm going to put my shovel down, which is just from the dollar store. It's from a children's sand shovel and pail bucket. I might want smaller ribbons the next time I try this so it doesn't spread quite as far, but right now I'm not minding it. I kind of think I might want, you know, to have painted white on the background, but as soon as I paint the white on the background, then I'm going to have to watch white cells pop up, and it'll change what's there. Boy, that's very tempting to just continue on. I'm going to have to put that black paint back in the container, darn. Yeah, I'm just going to use what I've got right here because it's beautiful. And let the rest of it exit the shovel as it will. It might be out of your vision. Kind of want to let everything tilt a little bit. I haven't torched anything yet. I'm trying to be kind of gentle. I kind of like to make this mark over here go away. It's not quite right. That's a Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula. I don't actually mind the little fringes, except for I think I may wind up filling in with the white. We'll see how I feel about it tomorrow. Just kind of like the natural curve there. I could dip in, I could make texture all kinds of places, but I'm liking what I've got, and it just makes me want to do another painting after this one and call this one good, because this is good. I like it. It's really what I had in mind. Take full advantage of all the accidental beautiful colors happening. I'm going to leave my little splooges. I'm going to leave my little anything. Might tap a few things in with my fingers. But, oh, I think that's spectacular. Wow. I'm very happy with this. So, that means that while you look at this and I decide to torch or not, and contemplate putting that black paint back into the bottle I got it out of, or making another painting, I'm going to grab my torch and get ready to torch, and hopefully I can get rid of some of those bubbles. And I will tell you, thank you for subscribing. I have 75,000 subscribers about now, and I really appreciate all of you guys. I appreciate all the contributions that have kept me painting all this time. There's always a contest running for people who contribute through PayPal or Patreon, which is on my YouTube channel header and under the link. We torch to release the bubbles in the paint so that they don't form after we've set the painting aside, and then we find them the next day, which is not our favorite thing. And if they pop, if you don't catch the bubbles and they pop, they leave little craters. So I'm really hoping, against hope, that as thick as this is, that I can get away with it. I've never tried this before. You will know when I know. Well, similar. Maybe not exactly. But in the meantime, I might wind up using a paintbrush tomorrow to fill in that white, but otherwise I'm very happy with it and I'm good to go. And I'm going to tell you that in the last 20 seconds of this video, you're going to see the end screens, which have the contest that you can enter, and a recent video which will have which will have some kind of exhibition on it as soon as I make it. I just had a prize, I just did a drawing for prize winner on the 28th, that was yesterday, and you see I've got some spots over here that I want to fill in. I kind of want to just use that paint I've got left, which is gorgeous. I could do dots, I could do all kinds of stuff. I think I just want this to be what it is right now, which is somewhat plain. Fill in the paint that's missing on my corner here and call it good. So if you shop my Amazon link, you can find stuff like the OXO omelet turning spatula, which is the best paint spreading spatula around, and my number 1 and my number 5 Princeton Arto Catalyst spatulas, and my mica powders. And if you want to ask me a question about how to mix anything, please just go ahead, and when I can, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I have a playlist with over 750 videos on the end screens. If the longer you watch a video, the more likely you are to help me keep doing this every day. And the same with the thumbs up. Please tell the YouTube algorithm that you like me by giving me a thumbs up or watching as much of the video as possible. The longer you watch, the better placement I get. I have a book called Because I Can. It's on the Amazon link that you will find right under the video in blue. And I do give classes at the house in Spring Hill at the studio. It's indoors, it's air conditioned. My paint pouring recipe for mixing my paint with additives is underneath. Show more underneath the video. I have Pinterest, Instagram, and Twitter also at the bottom of the description underneath the video. I want to thank you guys again for all the great contributions, but mostly for the great comments as well. And if you do contribute to help keep the studio rolling, you will be sent a receipt that shows this month's prizes as offered whenever I get them ready. So I love you guys very much, and I appreciate you tremendously. And that was exactly what I wanted right then, and very cool, and I'm going to do it again. We got beautiful cells, and there is no silicone in any of my paint, but the Floetrol and the Deco Art pouring medium I use as the third and fourth ingredient in my paint mixture, and they seem to sell up very nicely when the paint is agitated, and I'm in love with this piece. I may never sell it. I'm going to have to do another one right now. Sorry. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard saying, I hope you come again. Please watch some videos. Maybe binge a little. I love you guys. Bye for now. Priscilla out.